blocked that combat phase.
Bad combat phase.
So that's pretty cool if I'm going up against
Beasts.
some of Colby's bigger creatures.
Trust me, you're about to see.
And yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go to
Take her
the
away.
Je ne sais quoi.
The je ne sais quoi.
I run 2 Vexing Devils.
Oh my gosh.
Now, this is... I used to have 3 in here, but I took one out because I wanted to make room for my extra Knight of Infamy.
They're my worst enemy.
But, yeah, they're pretty beast. It's 1 mana for a 4/3, and he can take it out of play, make me sacrifice it if he does 4 damage to his health. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's a sweet card. He's a rare from Avacyn.
We'll have another... Now we'll play another one of the dual cards that we have, like, counteractives for. Knight of Glory.
1 or 2.
It costs 2 for a 2/1.
It's basically the same as Knight.
Yeah, except opposite. It has protection from black and Exalted, so when it attacks alone, it gets +1/+1.
Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you, I run 22 land. 2 of them are special. I have 1 Dragonskull Summit and 1 Rakdos Guildgate. And now there's one of my favorite cards of the game, actually, is my Akroma Angel of Fury. So she costs 8 mana, she's 6/6, she can't be countered, she has flying, trample, and protection from white and blue, and I can tap 1 red and give her +1. Now, a lot of people say that's expensive, but every time I've brought her out, she's won the game. So. That was rude.
You see when we play against each other with these decks, we get harsh words flying. I play... Did you say 24 land? Did you say 24 land?
I play 22 with the Guildgates.
I play 24 and I have 2 special land. 1 Seraph Sanctuary and 1 Glacial Fortress.
Not bad.
And we both have, like, special angels in our decks.
Yeah.
Mine is Bruna, Light of Alabaster. She's a 5/5 for 6, but and she has flying and vigilance. But whenever she attacks or blocks, I can attach to it any number of auras on the battlefield, or put onto the battlefield attached to it any numbers of aura cards that are in my graveyard or hand. So that would get her, like, all of my...
This is where Plummet comes in.
Yeah. Wrong deck.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Or Doomblade.
Or Doomblade. Yeah, he's Doombladed her a couple of times. That stung.
Now, after his... I have Knight of Infamy, which is the other one. It has protection from white, so opposite. It's basically what he said, except opposite. And yeah, that's my knight. I'm the aggro, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah. I'm the aggro, and I just boost us up, so it takes them a really long time to kill us.
Okay. Take away on.
Well, I play 2 unsummons, which I really like. Return target creature to its owner's hand, and it's only a 1 mana cost, so I think that's a pretty good card. Some of you may be like, but okay.
Now I only run 1 artifact in this deck, and that's Creepy Doll. I use her as my blocker. She's a 1/1 for 5, but she's indestructible.
I run 2 artifacts. I have my Elixir of Immortality, which I can use to gain me 5 life, and Angel's Feather. Whenever I cast a white spell, I gain 1 life. That card actually comes in.
Now here's what I usually use in combo with Sorin, if I have enough mana, is Sorin's Vengeance. Sorin's Vengeance deals 10 damage to target player and you gain 10 life. Drop them down to 10 and tap this in, and play this, they're dead.
That's the best combo. If I can hold them off enough so that Colby can get enough mana to do that all in one turn, even if they're at max Even
Yeah,
at their
they're 20.
at
They're
their
dead.
full
No, even if they're like at 50, they're still dead because it drops them down to 10 anyway.
Yeah. Damn. Up top.
Someone's very powerful.
My one of my signature cards that I like to play in this deck is a Stormtide Leviathan. It's a 8/8 for 8 with Island Walk. All lands are islands in addition to their other types, and creatures without flying or Island Walk can't attack.
Yeah, so that's pretty
Which, like, if you're playing against a mostly human deck, is harsh,
not very nice.
to say the least.
So I'm gonna just go into my murders. These are for if they're playing black creatures. I just have a couple of murders. They just destroy target creature for 3 mana. So this deck is based around killing everything, so they can't attack until you have enough mana.
Killing everything.
Okay, your turn.
Shall we, Colby?
Shall we what?
I run a Frost Titan.
I run an Inferno Titan.
Pound it. But we always joke about this because if we played both of these guys together, Inferno Titan would probably like melt Frost Titan. But whatever. So Frost Titan is a 6/6 for 6, and whenever Frost Titan becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell and ability unless its controller pays 2 mana. And whenever Frost Titan enters the battlefield or attacks, tap target permanent. It doesn't untap until its controller's next untap step.
So my Inferno Titan has whenever it attacks or whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, I get to deal 5 damage any way I like, divided up against anything. I can give 2 to his creatures, 1 to him, 3 to one of his creatures. But I can also tap 1 red mana to give him +1/+0 until the end of the turn.
I got a lot of cards left.
You know, I gotta hurry this along.
Okay. I have a Hydra Surge. Target creature gets -5, -0 until the end of the turn.
Okay. So here I'm gonna do my dragons. I have Horde Smelter Dragon and Flame Blast Dragon. They're basically just artifact killers. They both have flying. They're 6/6 for 5/5. They're 6 for 5/5. You want to still sort? I'll do another one.
Yeah, go for it.
And my elementals, I have a Scourge of Gyre Reach, and it gets +1/+1 for each creature that your opponent controls. I have 2 fire elementals. And I have a Malignus.
That card's just insane.
It's half your opponent's life rounded down.
You know what I just thought of?
So
I could just, like, instead of boosting us up, I could boost them up. So that you could get Malignus to be super powerful. I'm just going to quickly go through 4 of the main blocking creatures I have in my deck. I have Armory Guard, which has Vigilance as long as I control a gate, which I don't, but I probably should. I have Pride Guardian. He's awesome. He's a 0/3 for 3, and whenever he blocks, I gain 3 life. I have Angelic Wall, 0/4 for 2 with Defender and Flying, and Fortress Crab.
okay, my last 3 cards. I have a Shimmyan Spectre. He's a 4 for 2/2, and whenever he deals combat damage, he reveals his hand, and I choose a card from his hand, and any other card with that same name he exiles from his library and everything. I have a Fiend of Shadow. She's flying, and whenever she deals combat player, that player exiles his or her hand. You may play the card for as long as it remains exiled. And I have Thrill Kill Assassin, which has Death Touch and Unleash for 2 mana.
Colby's, that's 60, right?
Yeah.
I run more cards. I think I have 70 in this deck, so I'm just going to quickly run through the rest of my cards. Oh no. Rebuke. Well, might as well start with it. Rebuke, destroy target attacking creature for 3. Auramancer, 2/2 for 3. When it enters the battlefield, I can return an enchantment card from my graveyard to my hand. Slayer of the Wicked, It's a 3/2 for 4, and when it enters the battlefield, you can destroy target vampire, werewolf, or zombie. I have Death Ward, regenerate target creature. Recuperate for 4, you gain 6 life or prevent the next 6 damage. Oblivion Ring, you probably all know what that is. Scroll of Avacyn. Where's your Scroll of Griselbrand?
I don't know. I have it in this deck.
Yeah, we have another one of those.
Mine,
dual
when
cards.
when my Rinskar Demon comes into play, I grab him out of my deck, and I place it, and I discard it for 1 that deals 3 damage to them.
And I can sacrifice Scroll of Avacyn, draw a card, or if I control an angel, I gain 5 life. I have Seraph of Dawn, 2/4 for 4, flying lifelink. I have 1 flip card in this deck, Civilized Scholar, that transforms into Homicidal Brute. I have the new Prov Guild Mage, 2 for 2. Pacifism. Got a Sarah Angel, 4/4 for 5 with Flying and Vigilance. Search Warrant. Fall of the Gavel. Healer of the Pride. And I have 2 cards that really make people mad. This card, all I can say is token decks, beware. Day of Judgment. For 4, I can destroy all creatures. And Time Reversal.
Who wouldn't want Time Reversal?
For 5, each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library, then draws 7 cards, and I exile Time Reversal.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching this video, and remember to subscribe, and we'll have more videos up soon. This is Counterpoint MTG and Goblin Snowman signing out.